This shirt is almost the same color as my skin, and I don't know how I feel about this. Do I have to change? Do I look naked? That's the real question. How does this look on camera? I'm just gonna go with it. Hi everyone, my name is Holly, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you all of the books that I really want to read in September. I have such an exciting TBR, oh my goodness. I am so hyped for all of these books. In fact, I just want to read all of the books. It's almost fall and things are getting very ambitious, okay? When it's fall, my reading mood just explodes and I want to read all of the fantasy, but let's go ahead and just get through this pile first, and we'll see if I add more at the end. The very first book that I will be reading is The Wastelanders by K.S. Murbeth. I will actually be buddy reading this with Corey from Grimdark Dad. I'll leave his stuff linked down below for you, and I am so hyped to start it. This book actually only has like 20 ratings and 0 reviews on Goodreads, and I'm so curious to know if it's any good or not. It's an adult dystopian post-apocalyptic story that really reminds me of Fallout and Mad Max, especially because of the blurb on the back. It mentions bloodthirsty raiders, and it's just something I am so in the mood to read right now. This edition collects books 1 and 2, and the first book follows our main character as she joins up with a band of outlaws, and as they begin their journey, she begins to realize that they're not exactly the heroes that she thought they would be. And then book 2 follows a bounty hunter who wakes up bound and gagged in the passenger seat of her car, and then she realizes that the most feared Raider King is sitting beside her. I am so ready for this, and I kind of want it to be cheesy, but like the most exquisite of cheese. And then after that I will be picking up Blood of Elves. This is technically the first full-length novel, which I'm so excited to experience because the first 2 books have been short story collections, so I'm really curious to see how the pacing is and how the story actually begins. This author honestly has such a flair when it comes to writing adventure and plot lines, so I'm not worried whatsoever. I know I'm going to love this. Also, my girl Ciri is very prominent in this book, being trained by the Witchers, so I need to see how she's doing because I miss her. I'm so excited to watch her character grow because I love her in the video games. I know I'm going to love her in the books. The next book I have here is The Grey Bastards by Jonathan French. Now this book has been in a couple past TBR videos and I still haven't gotten to it, but that is going to change this month. I am for sure going to read it this time, and hey, if I end up loving it, I have the arc for book 2, so I can just immediately continue it. So this book was self-published, but it's not anymore. It was picked up and re-released, which is so exciting. You're following a young half-orc named Jackal, and him and his companions, who I should mention ride hogs, like actual giant pig hogs. They defend the surrounding area from, I believe, full-blooded orcs, because those orcs cause a lot of trouble. This is inspired by Sons of Anarchy and Middle-earth, so I expect this to also be a little bit on the cheesy side. I know this book is very, very dark and very crude. If you're looking for romance, you are not going to find it here, which I am stoked about. I've said it once before that this highlighter orange calls my name in the middle of the night, and I'm finally going to get to it, and it should be so much fun. I hope anyways. That would suck if I hated it. The next book I will be getting to is Jade City by Fonda Lee. I recently got book 2 in the mail from Orbit, which I'm very grateful for. So it is now my time to finally binge read these 2 books and then have to wait a year for the 3rd one. This is supposed to be like a Asian version of The Godfather with magical elements, which just sounds so cool. We follow the Cowl family who control most parts of this fictional city, and though they seem like your typical average gangster mafia family, what makes them unique is this magical gem called Jade, which enhances magical powers. Obviously, power and politics and loyalty and rivalry come into play here. I am ready for my gangster family drama. The last book that I would love to get to is Thick as Thieves by Megan Wallen Turner. This is a mostly historical fiction YA fantasy. I recently binge read the first 4 books and I really enjoyed them, so I want to continue on to book 5. This, I believe, is following a character that you meet in book 3, and he is journeying with another beloved character. So it's kind of like a road trip kind of book, which I actually really enjoy, so I'm excited to continue on and get myself ready for the final book that comes out next year. So this was a bit of a shorter video, but I really hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me down below what books that you want to get to in September, because there are so many that I want to get to. In fact, if I end up getting through all of these, I will either read the next book in the Witcher series, book 2 to Jade City, or the second book to The Great Bastards. It all depends. I have plenty of books to keep me busy. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed. Go ahead and subscribe because I upload videos every single week. Follow me on Instagram at HollyHeartsBooks and on Twitter at HollyNiece. And until we meet again, happy reading.